Chant B, and I'm there with the next story time about the time I got in trouble for kissing a boy in high school. Alright, so we get into it. So boom. So this story happened when me are almost 15 years old in, and me used to go, everyone else used to go an all girls school, one Catholic school here. So two things what happened was that, you know, in high school everybody want a boyfriend, everybody want a girlfriend. So back in high school me did have a little spooky me did have a little spooky where everybody did, where, you know, like my friend they did know about and thing, but me make this clear. Back then, high school relationships back then were really simple, and they did do a whole hand and talk. There wasn't no sex or anything like that. I don't know what high school them I don't know, but anyways, they were like a spooky where every evening me and my friend them would meet up at halfway through bus park and take the 21 go to Spain. So it had, yeah. So what happens that one Friday, it was a Friday, me leave school, we meet up, and all of my friends them they come from different high school. I never just Immaculate alone my friend them because we meet up and thing, and bus center pack, and them time the bus did take too long for come. So if a bus come 3 o'clock, you can say next bus till 4 o'clock. If a bus come 4 o'clock, you can say next bus till 5:15, 5:30. I saw the bus system did run. And them used to make all of the adults them go in first, and the pitney them gonna go in last, and yeah. So we meet up, and on this fateful Friday we did have to get seat. We did get seat at the back of the bus because the front seat them did full by the time my friend them and me did go in there. When we go in there and take now, and we sit down, me there in the corner, him there to my right, and the rest of my friend them did their own way. They sit down around me. I don't know how it did come up, but all I know is that he wanted to kiss me. I was not a fan of PDA, so me never did really in the kissing thing. Like him did a try for him put him on ya, so and him a try to turn my head so I could kiss him. And me a laugh and me a push him away, cause me a like, me not the kind of person for kissing public. Never been that kind of person. So after all them did really persistent. Like me don't know if I cause having persistence, me don't know if I because me just feel hyping on myself that day there. But maybe the peer pressure, but me did decide say alright, me I go kiss him. Me I go kiss him back. See now come here so well, I mean we there. You know, you know I look like a little punk. So we kiss him back. My hat here, so sorry if I keep on and move up this weather. Me turn and me kiss him back. And the kiss wasn't any, it wasn't any French kiss or one of them kiss the way you see in the movie where like sparks fly and all of them something there. It wasn't like that. The movie them need to stop lie to it. It was a really, unless it was a really simple kiss. Back then, me never know nothing about kissing. You understand? Like you in high school, you didn't know nothing about kissing. Kissing for me was doing this. And that's how the kiss was. The kiss literally not even last 3 seconds, but it was like, yeah. During the kiss now, me not like me did feel hype because all my friend them was Ray and gonna good girl and mean big antics. Me people like literally my friend them start clap. You know the thing say like when plane fly and the plane touch down everybody start clap, and that kind of clapping that they are going in my section at the back of the bus. So inside me did feel hype. Like good, me did not feel myself, see me, because I said them I'm mad and all these things and they love me and right? But the kiss wasn't anything to be hype about because it was it was literally a pucker. So after we done kiss the one thing, like I said, the kiss wasn't long. Kiss, we reach home late the night. We didn't reach home late every night still, but because of how the traffic did stay, we reach home late. When we reach home late, I go in, I say evening to my family. I go around my room for change and thing. No, me, I was like this. When we did grow up, me used to write like no flickle story and me used to try write song. But me used to mainly like write stories and them something there. But me did feel so good about the kiss that me decided say it was a good idea to write down everything we have. So me did I write down about the kiss on the bus and everybody clapping and all of these things, you know? Write it down and me I look and me I read and me did low key feel like say, you know, so me did reach. So me did there, me change out to my clothes and me did there, me I look on the little piece of paper and the writing did screen drop. And me I look on the piece of paper and me I read it and thing. And the next thing me know is that my mother walk in the room. We never did have. In my house we couldn't lock the door. We couldn't lock the door. So she did just walk in. And she did walk in for ask me if I'm alright and thing. Me I try to hurry up for hide the paper. And me couldn't hide it because she didn't see when me jump. She don't see when my facial expression says something wrong. Like in the 2 seconds she pick up say something wrong. So when just to me there I try to hide the paper, she was like, give me the paper. Yo, when I feel like in another moment there, me do want the earth to just open up and just swallow me. Me do want God to just come down and just take me, because I would have preferred in that moment there, it's like me do prefer to pass off than for my mother see with the pen paper. So she take out the paper and she look and she say my name and she said, what is this? She said, what is, which word this? And me and the whole atmosphere just get silent. You could have hear one pin drop. That's how silent the room got. So she me tell her what they on the paper, because I couldn't, I could have lied. It's not like I could lie because she don't know what they on the paper already. She did just wait for me if you say, because she don't figure it out. I know that she did to the word kiss. I know that she did to the word post. I know that for a fact. And so I tell her what they on the paper. Yo. You see, before me did really could have react, my mother literally like she grabbed the shirt of me the have on, she grab it and she twist it. She a twist it. And me like she pinned me to the wall. Me not tell you no joke. She grab, she twist and she pinned me to the wall. And she say, a man you want? A man you go look? A man you go look? After me I said you got top high school to get good education, a man you want? A pick you want bring in here. And I mean, she went off and me did too afraid for say nothing. Me did still one dead, like in other moment me did still one dead because I did judgment day. Like me I look back and it's like everything where did go on the Friday night in terms of the kiss and everything is like me did regret everything, because in that moment then me did prefer to be single and boring than to have a boyfriend and I deal with my mother and her punishment them right now. So she grabbed me and like she had draped me up and she had boxed me and me like, yo, so me get the first, the box did unexpected, so me get that first box there and you hear that nice there. Yo, I know me never did start ball yet, but like the box did catch me off guard and Me not have the time to react to nothing. Me just then I want to state of shock. Before me can react to the box, she drape me up. When me I finally get used to her draping me up now, she box me again. Yes, when me start if I get used to her boxing and tell myself alright then cool, me I get boxed, me I go just take my punishment like a G and move on with my life and hope say me live to tell the tale, you know? By the time I felt like I used to box them, she start to talk me. But like the thing is, it's like even though she did match, she did still a hold back because when she did punch me, she never did. It wasn't like a hard punch. So let me clear that up. It wasn't like no hard punch or nothing. But she was like should have drape me up and should have use her fist to like push me back and then she'd have pull me in and when I go in she'd have use her fist and push me back again. Yo. All me know is that after a while she did release me. And me well think say it done. Me think say my judgment did done. Yo. She was just getting started. So next thing me know, I see her walk out the room and turn and walk out the room and disappear. So mind you, during the whole commotion, my brother and my stepfather did come round and she did because them did hear. Them come round and them must say like, yo, what happened, Rete? And she tell them. And them they try to calm her down and thing, but that day didn't work. Yo, you see the next thing we know, my mother go for, we did have some sugar cane. We did lean up beside the fridge and my stepfather did bring it from a country we were supposed to eat it the weekend and thing. Yo, I mean that she go for the sugar cane and she take one up and she come to me to bust my with it. Because so my brother did in front of her hold her from the front part and my stepfather hold her back by her clothes because like in this moment like she no business, she no care, you understand? Because which Jamaican mama I go find out say her daughter have boyfriend and I kiss up boyfriend pan bus and I go calm like which Jamaican mother? Like tell me tell me which Jamaican mother I go please if you find out say her daughter. So she come to me and so she come for beat me with the sugar cane, My stepfather hold her back and he must say, yo, like you can't do that, you can't beat her so in anger because you will hurt her. So when they manage, mind you, me still frightened and me still the like on the other side of the room. All I know is that when she finally calm down and them release her, me just see her walk up to me, grab me by the shirt again, drag me to the back door, pull the back door and push me outside and she said, well, since someone you want, since you think you're a big woman, then you can't leave my house. Basically, I something along the lines of that she said. And she put me outside and she shut the door. Me not start cry yet. Me not say nothing because me not really cry much. As much as I used to get beat, me never did really bawl much growing up. So me did outside and outside pitch black, the light turn off, me not have no shoes, me hear no comb, me hear pull out from the one bag of box and tumble me did get. Me just stand up out there and me just say, me just tell myself say, well, like I eat this. Me tell myself say I eat this, like my life this now, like me done for eat this. Yo. After a while now, me hear my mother I make a phone call. So she decides so she did threaten, so she did call my father and yo. You see, in that moment, at that time, they me afraid. At that time, they like me afraid catch me because Me see when my father used to give some boss in action. You understand? Like, me never did get beaten by my father, but me know, me see. You understand? Me see. And everybody knows, say, when you grew up in Jamaica and your mother say, she go tell your father about something where you do, or something for fret about, or something for ask Jesus to take you from the world about. See? So she called him, she did on the phone with him, and she was like, yes, this is what your daughter do. You can't imagine, say, we are sending her to school to get good education at top at all girls school, and she dep on bus a kiss man and a look man and blood red, and she go off. I'm going to make it to the door pull. She pulled the door and she walked up to me. She was like, your father want to talk to you. And like, so when she put the phone, it's when she give me the phone in the hand. The phone not up on speaker now, but you see the way how my father there cuss before me put the phone to my ears, he might as well could have passed off as being on speaker. Put the phone to my ears now, and there's something about when a man attacking a bass voice to him pick me, we just put the fear of God in them. So he was like, this you do, this you do. He, I waste money. He, how you want to come down there and flag you? He, I that boy, that you want, what? What you say? He said something about, that you want me to do, that you want me to do. He, this year do my money. He, yo. That time that the tears them just start come down. And I said, no, that me a ball. And my mother there stand up one side and she look at me and she said, watch out. She cry. Like my mother never have no sympathy for me in another moment there. Because she never did business, you understand? It was me didn't face the consequences of my actions then. So after my father done cuss me off and rub me out over the phone, and me start bawling now because I would have preferred get beaten by my mother than get beaten from my father. Cool? Give back the phone to my mother. Mother, go inside and shut the door, so I'm still there outside. My stepfather come now, like immediately after she gone inside and open the door and him say, like, come inside. You know, come inside. You know, make no sense is still here. So we get up, we go inside. I'm go inside and I book up on my mother again. My mother was like, since you turn big woman and since a man you want, big woman, you're going to do more chores. So everybody did have them little chores to do, but me did already like I do things like mop house and spread bed and them little something there. On top of that, I had to end up washing plate every night. So me did have wash plate every night. So me did hate because me ate wash plate. My 20 something man, me eat wash plate more than anything. And me hate iron. But anyways. She did give me a curfew. She did give me a 4:30 curfew. So every time me go to school, me have to come back into the house before 4:30. But I walk into the house like 4:31. And I never JOT say me did take a coaster me did take. Me did have to end up use more of my lunch money to take coaster. And when me reach home, me reach home about 4:30 something, and me not even get to put down my things there. Me see the minute me walk in, she had me by the collar and she pinned me to the wall and she was like, where I come from? At 4:30 for coming in, and I'm just like, me I come from school. Like how? Like you didn't know, so that you know the traffic from town stay. Why would you give me an impossible curfew? But she never did business about that. And after a while, me just said trouble because like me did tell myself, so if I dirt. My mother call up everybody. Me mean auntie. Apart from my father and my grandmother, you know, where a family member where I go know, she call up other people where me not even know. You understand? And tell them about how our daughter look man and rated. And back up my mind, me I say like, you know, like after a while, I say the punishment there get too much for me because my punishment wasn't like a one-day punishment. My punishment did I was punished for like the next year. She tell everybody about my indiscretions about the kiss. People did literally tell her to put me on the phone And when me go up on the phone, them I tell me about how them so disappointed in me and rate. And to me, it did feel unfair because me never did feel nothing. Me never did feel in school. Me did get decent grades. My grades them did decent. My school record did decent. Like I really wasn't a bad kid. Me never did like the weed and them something there. Me never did drink like other kids them or them something there. All me did was kiss a boy on a bus. The punishment after a while just became so much. The curfew, the threaten to transfer, the threaten to report to the school. Me couldn't get to see my friend them after school again because she put me on a bus. Me couldn't get to see the youth again because she put me on a private bus. What else? Me not getting to go anywhere, me not getting to hang out with anybody, like me having to wash the plate them like every single night, me having my chores increasing. Like the punishment didn't just get too hard for me. It was literally it was home, school, home, chores, home, school. That was it. Me never told the story about how me get my body beat for having a boyfriend in a high school. Well, kissing a boyfriend in a high school. Well, I never did kiss him. And him did kiss me. But you get the point. This my girl Shansby, and may I film my next story time. But thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, comment and subscribe, por favor. Okay?